All right, good morning. Welcome to the Renatus team call. If you're just joining us, this is your host, Keely Austin. It looks like we have 77 participants on the line so far and climbing. Our goal is always to have 100 participants on this call, so call your team. We don't want any ICMs left behind. Today, I am very honored to bring out our trainer, excuse me. Our trainer today is Michael Huggins. Not only is Michael a top income earner in our company, having earned over 7 figures, he's also a President's Advisory Council member. Michael and Vanessa are actually dear friends of mine, and if you know Michael, then you know what I mean when I say that I saw the transformation that he went through firsthand. If you don't know Michael, I'll share just a little bit of his background. Before Renatus, Michael was living in his girlfriend's mother's basement, which was Vanessa. And he was riding his bike to his 2 jobs. He worked at Jiffy Lube and Sears Auto. He was drowning in student loan debt, and he had done everything right. He had gotten good grades. He went to school, got a degree, and he knew he needed to make a change. This is when he found Renatus. He changed his mindset, and with this information, he'll never need a job again. Now he travels the country, he trains and shares his wisdom with us from what he's learned because he's been building this business for over 10 years now. Good morning, Michael. I'm excited to hear what you have to share with us today. Michael, are you here?
Oh, hey, hi, I'm here. I need to turn my volume on. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the call. Happy birthday, Keely. In case everybody didn't know, it's Keely's birthday. What? So,
thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for being awesome and being a huge contribution to our team and our community. And I'm so grateful that you accepted my invitation to buy a combo. Awesome. All right, everybody. Just want to remind you all to invite your friends to buy a combo from you. I think that's a very nice invitation. Okay, let's jump into this. We are 4 weeks away from the Salt Lake City Regionals. How many of you are coming to the Salt Lake City Regionals? This is going to be amazing. There's going to be so many people there. I think we're going to have people from like 10 or 15 different states there. It's going to be awesome. So, people from all over, Colorado, Vegas, Arizona, Idaho, everywhere. You all should come. Chicago peeps, you should be out here. New York peeps, Florida peeps, you should all be out here. Also, if you've never taken a tour of corporate studios, what a great reason to also come to Utah. Come participate in the regionals, and then while you're here, stop by corporate headquarters and make a post, take a selfie, meet some peeps. It'll be awesome. So I highly encourage you to be out here. It's going to be October 11th and 12th. And then something to remember is that it really starts on Thursday night. We're going to have our Thursday night meeting. So if you're making the trip out, do your best to get a guest there so you can make money while you're getting trained up and building your business. When I went to the Phoenix Regionals last year, right, and I live in Salt Lake, I went to the Phoenix Regionals last year, and I was just simply walking my dog, and there was someone who was in the same facility, the same hotel that we were doing our event at, and he was walking his dog, I was walking my dog, and about a half hour later, he's begging me for a presentation. Right, he's texting me, what were you talking about? Do you have any videos I can watch? And then within another week or so, he had an advanced combo. So while you're traveling, don't just think, oh, I'm here for training. Think, how can I make money while I'm here for training? Think about that. That advanced combo sale that I made paid for all my travel expenses, and I still made a profit. Freaking awesome. So keep that in mind. Dual purpose. How can I make money while I'm doing this? How can I have fun while I'm doing this? Right? Try to stack your efforts, stack your intentions. Right? You're not just driving to work. You're like, how can I drive to work while getting smarter and improving my my perspective or my skills, right? We're always trying to stack things. So keep that in mind. We only got 1 month. The goal is 300 people. We want to have 300 people there. So if 10 of us make sure 30 people get there, we're golden. If 30 of us make sure 10 get there, we're golden, right? This is easy. I got my quote of the day I'm flipping through, and this one's from Henry Ford. Here's what he says. He says, nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. So what are the things that we need to be doing? Right? When we say make a combo sale, some of you are like, whoa, that's so hard. And you're thinking about it in this big job, but let's divide it into smaller jobs. Let's figure out step by step what needs to be done so that you're enjoying the process and actually making a result happen. So, step 1, get your mind right. You have to get your mind right. Oh, okay, sorry, let me switch over to the screen here. Sorry, I thought I was sharing it. So step 1, get your mind right. We have to come from a place, in case you didn't know this, maybe we'll take a step back here. I was blown away when I learned this. I learned this about 1 month after getting into Renatus, and I had been studying and looking and looking and studying. So it actually took me about 3 years to find it. It happened to be about 1 month after joining Renatus. Let me show you. Hold on a sec. Let me show you. Okay. How we're all connected. So breaking it into small jobs. That's all we're doing. Breaking it into smaller and smaller jobs. Okay. Here we go. Plug and play. This should be working now. There we go. Share. All right. Boom. Hello. Oh. Weird. Okay. Well, while I'm doing this, let me just say this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, sorry, my iPad decided to do an update just now. All right, while it's doing that, let me tell you what I'm talking about. When we're getting our mind right, there's your wants and your needs and your desires, and then there's your intentions. These are different things. When you're starting a conversation with someone, or continuing a conversation with someone, you got to take yourself out of the equation. What I mean is your thoughts, your deeds, your actions, your emotions all need to be aligned with taking care of the person you're talking to. And you don't exist. You got to take yourself out of it. You're not part of this equation. It doesn't matter. This is the customer, bringing them to the company. That's all you're doing. So you don't matter. Your feelings don't matter. Your attitude doesn't matter. Your money doesn't matter. Your schedule doesn't matter. When I'm saying that, what I mean is we're not concentrating on that. We're not thinking about it. We're not bringing it up. It has nothing to do with our sales process. Okay? Okay, now this should work. So you put a thought out there. I need money. That's not the right thought. It's going to repel people. It's going to push people away. Instead, we project something like, I add value to other people's lives. This is a vibration that you can put out. Okay. Let's talk about vibrations for a quick second. Okay, and here's the neutral land. All right, so in a basic way, I'm not claiming to be an expert at all on this. All I do is I just use it. I take classes on this stuff and I use it, okay? So here's our vibrational frequency. Now, down here is things like, apathy and depression and anger and frustration and blah, blah, blah. You guys have heard all of those. Up here are things like acceptance, joy, gratitude, bliss. Okay, so no matter what, before you ever even talk to your customer or make an ad or make a phone call or make a flyer or post anything on Facebook, anything, it would serve you to make sure that you're vibrating in these frequencies. Okay, so when you're calling someone, you're not calling them out of desperation, right? That's still down here. You're desperate, you're scared. It's not going to work. Up here is abundance. Okay, so when you're out here recruiting, building a team, changing people's lives, saving people's lives, if your mind's not right, you're just wasting your time. Okay, so step one, get your mind right. Get your mind right. Step one. I add value to other people's lives. You know, because the reason why I picked this one's so freaking easy, because what you're doing is weird. What I mean is, you're out there trying to help people above and beyond your own needs. That's weird to most people. Right? So you're over here and you're talking to someone and you're like, hey, I'm helping. And they're like, what? This is weird. Why? Why are you helping me? What do you want? What's in it for you? Right? They start thinking these crazy thoughts. So that's where I come from, this perspective. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are, because no matter what, I add value to other people's lives. All right, that's how I can put up with the biggest jerks on the planet, because I can just smile and go, well, how can I add value to this person? Right? I don't take it all personal. I don't give a crap what they're saying or how they're interpreting it in the moment, because my vibration, right, this whole I add value to other people's lives, this vibration is of acceptance, joy, abundance, gratitude, bliss. That's where I'm coming from. So sometimes, I'm sure you've had this experience where all the words, all the logic, all the explanations still don't add up to a sale, right? You explain and explain and explain, and you show, and you talk, and you share, and you just, you do all the things to try to get them the information, you inform. None of this will matter if you're coming from the lower vibrations. It won't matter. You could work your butt off, but if you come from desperation, the best you're going to do is attract desperate people. Desperate people need money. It's not going to work the way you want it to work. So all of these activities, these are all actions, right? This is all actions, observable actions. We can see you doing this. You go, well, I'm talking to people and I'm generating leads, but I'm not making any money. No one wants to talk to me. No one's going to pick up the phone for the second phone call. No one replies to my emails or my texts, right? And you're out here hustling. I'm explaining and I'm showing and I'm talking and I'm sharing and I'm informing. It's not working. If it's not working, it's because you're coming from a lower vibration. Every brain, now Napoleon Hill and Thomas Edison and a bunch of these smarty pants figured it out. Okay, every brain is a sending and receiving station for the thought vibration. Okay, this thought vibration. Thought vibration actually travels faster than the speed of light. How convenient, right? Just yesterday, driving along and I go, oh yeah, I need to reply to Jenna. Well, I'm driving, so I can't text her. 1 second later, boom, my phone's ringing and it's Jenna, right? So thought vibration happens faster than the speed of light. It's freaking awesome. Okay, so we can go into the science of that, but Napoleon Hill has a whole chapter on Think and Grow Rich about it. So the only reason I'm bringing it up here is to remind you that before any words come out of your mouth, right, in this whole explain, show, talk, inform, share, these are all words. Before those words come out of your mouth, those thoughts have already hit your customer. The thoughts that you have on this vibrational scale over here, okay, they show up before the words show up. They show up before the call, the text, the email, the invite, before you knock on their door, if you're going over to your friend's house. All of those thoughts show up first. So what I did, this is my little brain hack or shortcut, is instead of trying to answer all of the questions that they're going to have, why, what, who, all these, well, why are you doing it for me? And why are you doing it for that person? Oh, stupid questions. It doesn't matter. Because, do you know why it doesn't matter? Because I add value to other people's lives. Well, great news. You're other people and I add value. So if you don't take it, that's fine. I'll give it to someone else. That vibration, that thought that I'm having, they pick up on that. I'm just here to add value to other people's lives. Now, before I dial, right? Before I send a text, before I pick up, I might see my guest calling. Clear my mind. I'm not going, oh, I need a combo today. Clear my mind. All right, I'm going to add value, add value, add value, add value. Answer the phone. Hello. And then I focus on adding value. And because I'm doing that, that thought vibration is working for me. They're picking up on my higher frequencies, and they can't even explain why they like it. They can't even explain why they want to join and spend the most money they've ever spent in their life on something. They don't really know how to explain it, but they know how it feels, and they're confident in it, and they want to do it. So this is what's exciting about this. It becomes easier and easier the more this becomes a habit. Attitude of gratitude. I'm here to add value. Value, 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 value. Why? Think about this. If you're not here to add value, why on earth would anyone talk to you or open your text or take a phone call from you? If you're here to take value, then go away. But if you're here to add value, then by all means, come on in. Cool. So Cody just sent me a little breakdown of more of these energy levels. I'm going to just text it into the chat box here for everybody to see. Thanks, Cody. Boom. So there's some more of the vibration stuff we were talking about. And then Mark, thank you, Mark, for putting in the regional schedule. Arizona, Friday, Saturday, Utah, Friday, Saturday. Let's get it going. Cool. Thanks, guys. Okay, so here's a fun fact about your brain. Your brain produces between 60,000 and 80,000 thoughts a day. Whoa, are you freaking kidding me? 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day? If you're only making one or two of those thoughts be on I add value to other people's lives, it's not going to work, okay? It's got to be repetition. It's got to be second nature, that this new thought be inserted into your awareness, into your psychology. I add value to other people's lives. 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 Right? I'm writing my ads. I'm driving down the road. I'm writing out who I'm going to talk to this week. Whatever it is, the whole time I'm in the thoughts of I'm exuding. I add value to other people's lives. Now, there's a bunch of ways to add value to other people's lives. It's super easy once they're in the program, right? They've bought, great, jump in, and a little bit of encouragement here and there, and you're off to the races adding value. But there's also people who aren't quite sure that they're going to get the value they're expecting. And then that's where the sale comes in. That's where being a salesperson comes in, okay? Be proud to be a salesperson, because without sales, nothing happens. Okay, people that work in retail, you walk into a store and they're like, "How can I help you with something? And I want that shirt," and they cash you out. That's not a sale. That's just a transaction coordinator. That's not a sale. A sale is when the person isn't sure if they want it or not, and we have to overcome objections and overcome fear and find a solution. That's a sale, and that's why you get paid way more than just doing a transaction. So I add value to other people's lives. Here's a few ways that that make a big difference in how you're being. So here's one of the keys. Okay, you are a human being, not a doing or a having. Okay, you're a human being. So there's a certain way to be in order to add value. Doesn't matter necessarily what you're doing, it's how you're being. And this makes it a lot easier because being comes naturally to humans. It's good news. Okay. The way I be is first point is listen. Real in time listening. That is incredibly valuable. Most people aren't heard. Most people aren't listened to. Most people get trampled over when it's time to talk, or they're completely misunderstood most of their life. So if you can show that you're actually listening to them, they're going to feel that value. They're going to feel it. They're going to be like, wow, you actually care, right? There are some incredible things I've learned just by listening to my guests instead of waiting to talk, which is what most of you are doing. If you have a script in your head, right? You're just waiting to talk. So adding value, really listening to them. So in a way, listening also means asking quality questions. Okay, asking quality questions. Another resource on listening, I got this from Hugh Zaretsky. He sent me this link and highly recommended it, so I'm recommending it to you. It's called Nonviolent Communication by Marshall Rosenberg. Okay, there's a 3-hour video on YouTube. That really shows you how to ask better questions, shows you how to listen better, shows you how to actually hear what they're saying. Because they could say, what the hell? Why didn't you? Blah, blah, blah. And then you could be like, so what I'm hearing you say is you're a little upset that you're out of the loop. And then they're like, yes, thank you for listening. Okay, so everyone needs to invest that 3 hours in learning how to listen a lot better. Then, yeah, asking these quality questions, man. It really comes down to giving them a clear path. So one other way in our language that we can add value to people is clarify, just clarify things that are misunderstood, clarify who we are, where we're coming from, what's possible for them. You know, we're clarifying. And that's a little vague. I'll build on that in a sec. Other ways to add value to other people's lives is, here's a way to add value in any situation. Never get offended. If you are unoffendable, and you're putting off such an attractive vibration, you're back up here in this acceptance, this joy, this gratitude. If you're not getting offended, and you're staying up here, like, people will be like, what? How do you not get mad? How do you not get offended by this stuff? How do you, and they're just amazed and they want to be around you more. So do your best to not get offended. Now, adding value is also repetition. Repetition. How many of you have your declarations up on the wall? I got 20 declarations up on my wall right here. It's just, it's something you all got to have. You got to have your declarations, your what's the word I'm trying to say? Affirmations. Repetition of affirmations. Okay, now here's the big one. Most of you, up until now, been unwilling to do this, but I'm going to challenge you to do it. 100% honesty. Okay, now that sounds kind of weird, and some of you might be like, hey, are you accusing me of being a liar if I'm not being 100% honest? What I'm trying to say is your honesty needs to be in that we're here to make a boatload of money. Why on earth would you be talking to me as a real estate investor, business owner, entrepreneur, trainer, marketer for this program? Why on earth would you be talking to me except for more money? So when you're honest about that and you're clear about that, and we're going to talk about money, we're going to fix your money, we're going to build your money. I don't care about your feelings. We're going to fix your money, and that's my honest way of dealing with you. Dang, found a person. It's so valuable. They're going to go, dang, I found a person who will be honest no matter what situation. That is so valuable that people will scramble to be around you. They'll figure out the way to get the money to be on the team. 100% honest. Right? So a lot of times people, it's so funny because like, The customer comes to the meeting, they see the group, they're like, oh, this is incredible. They watch the webinar, they see, social proof. Then they come do a one-on-one with me. Right? We're just talking. Yeah, let's buy mine. Let's do it. Okay. And then they'll pause for a quick second. They'll go, wait, this is going awesome, but I got a question. Okay. What is in it for you? What's in it for you? Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me? And it's so easy. Here's what I say. I put a big smile on my face, big old smile. Okay. Oh, why am I helping you? I'm helping you for money. Why are you here? The key is you got to end that with a question. Money. What? Why are you doing this? Well, what's in it for you? How do you benefit? What do you get out of this? Right? If I sign up, what do you get? Money. What are you here for? And then they like put this big old sheepish grin on. I go, oh, shit, you're right. I'm here for money too. But you're not afraid to say it. Wow. I want to be around you. Here's my credit card. Fine, I'll sign up. Okay. So that comes back to listening. That comes back to being in a real-time listener and asking quality questions. Well, at the end of the day, what are you here for? Aren't you here to learn how to provide better, make more money? Yeah, well, I'm here to make more money. Hey, we have a lot in common. Let's do some business together. Another way to add value is positivity. Just constantly looking at the bright side. Okay, staying internal. It's easy. I mean, the roads driving around, that's what tests you the most, for me anyway, it's testing my positivity. Right? Why did this person do that? And this person do that? And whatever. But over the years, I've gotten a lot better just staying positive. Even when I'm running late, staying positive. So we're here to add value. Add value, add value, add value. Some people are ready to sign up the day you meet them. Some people need a week. Some people need a month. Some people need a year. But if you're really here to add value to people's lives, you'll give that person a year to figure it out. If you're really there to add value, they'll feel it. And after a year, they'll be like, you know what? You're different. Here's my credit card. Oh, man. Okay, another way to add value is this. I thought of you. I thought of you when I read this. I thought of you when I saw this. I thought of you when I came across this. So I thought I would just send it to you. And I got one of these this morning. She's on my team. And she just says, hey, Michael, in her business, she's like, hey, I just closed 3 more sales for my business. Check out this link. I've been learning from this guy, blah, 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 right? So she was thinking of me, and it made me feel good. So she started adding value to me, and immediately I sat down and went, wow, how can I reciprocate? How can I add more value back to her? And so that's what you'll do in your customer's brain. Reciprocate. People will reciprocate. Hey, I thought about you. So we got some workshops coming up. And while you're inviting them, say, hey, I was thinking about you. Not I was thinking about me. I mean, that might be accurate, but you're also thinking about them. Right? You put out, there's something we've got to clarify. People that come into your life, you asked for by being a certain way. Okay, by being one of these vibrations up here or down here, the people in your life are a reflection of your vibration. The people in your life, your customers, your prospects, your team members, they're a reflection of the vibration you had at that moment. Or even right now. So our brains are producing 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. You need to keep those clean and clear and no contradictions and focusing on adding value. So in Salt Lake City, we have Super Saturday coming up. We're going to have Zach and Sumari from the Phoenix team on the 14th in Salt Lake City from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is awesome. So when you're going around calling people and inviting and building for the event, remember our money-making activities, the MMAs, our see the people, tell the story, build for events, and continuous follow-up. So when you go see those people and then you start telling this story about what can happen at Super Saturday and then build for it, here's how I like to describe Super Saturdays. Learn to make a six-figure business from home. Learn the skills you need to make a six-figure business run from home. Learn the skills, develop the concepts so that you can have a six-figure business, a home business where you're bringing in 6 figures or more. That's what Super Saturday is about. That's why we're bringing in Zach and Sumari, because they have six-figure businesses, multiple six-figure businesses that they run from home. It's awesome. So Super Saturday, that's what it's all about. So if you're building for people to come and check it out, don't say, well, it's the marketing thing, you know? No, they don't know. If they knew, they would have already bought from you. So don't say it's the marketing side. Don't separate it from the real estate. Okay, this is all skill development. So if you're really out here to add value to other people's lives, wouldn't you make sure they're developing financial skills as fast and as quick as possible? Right? So I'm here to add value to other people's lives. That means I insist that you come to our Super Saturday on the 14th from 9 to 1 so you can learn how to make a six-figure business from home from people who are already doing it. It's simply skill development. You need these skills. We invested all this time, money, and energy to make a workshop happen. Why don't you just show up? I'll pick you up or we can meet at 9 o'clock. See how it came from a place of thinking about them, thinking about them, thinking about them. It has nothing to do with me or what I need. I'm not coming from a place of scarcity or fear. It's lined up with what they want. They want more skills to be more valuable in the marketplace. Good. We do that Super Saturday, and we make sure it's incredibly valuable. You learn from people who have a track record for doing it. Hashtag proof. We got proof. So why don't you show up? Okay. And it's really easy when they're the 9 to 1 workshops because you can say, look, we're out by 1, so you still got most of your Saturday. And they go, oh, yeah, you're right. We say, look, we're out at 1, and then you and I can go to lunch afterwards, and we can talk about how we're going to triple our income this year. It's not typical, but we can go talk about it. So if you're within, a 4, 5, 6 hour drive, you should come to Super Saturday in Salt Lake. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be there, so you should be there. The other event that's coming up in Salt Lake that's going to be a major moneymaker for everybody is September 28th. We're going to have Mark Kohler doing year-end tax strategies. By the way, thank you, Allie, for making the flyer. Mark Kohler, year-end tax saving strategies. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to hyphenate double adjectives. Year-end tax saving strategies. But maybe there's a grammarian on the line who can tell me when we're supposed to hyphenate adjectives. Okay, year-end tax saving strategies. Now this is 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Okay, so this is all day. This is all day. It's going to be incredible. Now, if some people are like, oh, I don't know if I'm busy, I don't know, whatever. Here's a way to add value, right? Because they're all stuck in this I don't know thing. So we're going to listen, yes, in real time. We're going to ask valuable questions, quality questions. So we're inviting them. They're saying, oh, I don't know if I can make it, or what the hell would I even learn, or I'm not interested. Come on, if they're not interested, you're just not saying it right. So one thing is I remind people, now if I'm just on the phone talking with them, I say, hey, just imagine this for a second, okay? Imagine a pie chart that's divided into thirds. The first third is your taxes. The second third is your interest. And then the last third is your lifestyle. This is how most people without a tax strategy are dealing. The 1/3 of their money goes out their pockets due to taxes. Taxes, come on. So imagine this now in a pie chart where taxes are only 10% and interest is only 10%. That means 80% is left for your life, okay? It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take some effort and some energy. But what we're doing is we're starting that process and showing you how to significantly reduce your tax bill, basically for the rest of your life, if you want to. Right? It's $50 or it's free. If you want to come as a guest. Actually, I'm still figuring out the pricing on that because how many people are going to show up and if we're going to do lunch or not. How long did that take me to explain? I didn't need to sit in front of them. I didn't need to draw in front of them. I just said, imagine this. Then I say, okay, so just come be a fly on the wall. Just come learn these ideas. He's a best-selling author. Okay? He's been on all kinds of TV channels talking about taxes, right? Fox and MSNBC and KT5 and all of it. He's everywhere. He's a radio host. He's a real estate investor. Right, so that's exactly the kind of strategies we need are for real estate investors, and he is a real estate investor. He's a CPA and an attorney, and he just has a big passion for helping people live their American dream. His passion is adding value to other people, right? His passion is helping people live the American dream, which is own a home, out of debt, significantly reduce your tax bill, and enjoy your lifestyle. Enjoy it. Never worry about it. So, our local team has put together this workshop for people like you to come and see how you can go from 1/3 of your money being confiscated to maybe only 10% being confiscated. Please use that word, confiscation. Right? Confiscation equals tax. The powers that be try to make things easily digestible. So they make it one syllable or maybe two. You go, oh, okay, it's just a tax. But if you kept saying confiscation, you would actually not put up with it. So they say, no, it's just a tax. We're not confiscating anything. It's a tax, and we got a good reason for it. Blah, 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 blah. But it's the same thing. So if I'm still on the phone with my customer and they haven't hung up yet, but they still haven't agreed to come yet, I'm like, look, aren't you done having your wealth? Aren't you finished having your wealth being confiscated? Let's end this crap. And they go, all right, fine. Send me the address. It's great. What's your email address and get you registered? Every once in a while, without saying it, and if you accidentally put it out in that vibration during your conversation that you're excited to make some money, there might be some hesitation in their brain. So I say one last thing. Say it this way. Come be a fly on the wall. Now, some people have no idea what that means. Other people know exactly what that means. Come be a fly on the wall. All that means is basically just watch, learn, leave your checkbook at home. Like, I don't care. Just come be a fly on the wall. Come learn, come be informed. You can meet new people or not. You could just be that fly on the wall. You can take some notes. But I really think you're going to love what you see. Why don't you just come be a fly on the wall? Does that sound fair? Okay, that sounds fair. Good. All right, see you there. Now, let's say you got 5 or 10 guests at this Mark Kohler event, and some buy, some don't. Right? It's just part of the process. So 2 weeks after this event is the regionals. And right now we're doing an early bird special for $125. Early bird special, guys. That is a bargain. So get up on it. Early bird special. It'll be expiring soon. We're also going to be doing a raffle for people who are buying their tickets and giving away some prizes. It's going to be a ton of fun. So get there early and just register now. So sometimes people at these big events are like, oh, I don't know. Then you just say, okay, well, if you don't know, well, why don't you spend $125, or I think at that time it's going to be $175 if they're it's like the week of. Obviously the early bird special won't apply because you won't be early.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
So why don't you just come spend $125 with us, and you can spend all day Friday and all day Saturday with us learning how to make multiple 6-figure businesses. What we're going to be doing at the regionals is recognizing people who've been growing over the last year. So there'll be huge recognition. You have to bring up recognition because in the drive system, right, when Woody breaks down the drive system, which he's going to blow your frickin' minds at this regionals, whichever one you can get to one. You can come to multiple, even better. But in the drive system, right, we have directors, relators, intellects, validators, and executives. We have quite a significant amount of directors, right, people who want to provide. And then the very next major group in in our club is relators. And relators love to either recognize or be recognized, right? The validators only want to be recognized, but the relators love to recognize also. So there's going to be recognition, right, and an award ceremony, and a banquet. It's also a great way to promote yourself with a couple of posts that really position you in a powerful way. And then relationships. Meet the CEO. So this is what we got coming up over the next, month, really. All right. We got Super Saturday in just a few days. We got the workshop with Mark Kohler coming up right after that. And then the regionals. So if you keep moving people through this process, right, you're just moving them through the process. They're here. And so you already found them, right? See the people. and you tell a story, you build for events, and they just keep showing up to the events, and they're just walking down this pathway, and then the continuous follow-up. All right, it's Pat call time. Continuous follow-up. You just move them through this system. And down here, they become a member, and you make money. And then we focus on duplication. Cool. So the main point of today's class is on this I add value to other people's lives mantra. Make this your mantra. Chant it 100 times a day if you want. Or you can just think it over and over. If you say it out loud, it will be more powerful. I add value to other people's lives. Why do you do this? For money. Why are you here? Money. Oh, we have so much in common. What's your credit card number? I will help you make more money by involving you in this program. So this is going to freaking rock, guys. So exciting. Okay, batteries are dying. It's time to go. About 1 minute. Does anyone want to come off of mute, ask any questions, or they got anything I need to clarify? You can type it in the chat box or come off mute.
Michael.
Yo.
What would be your method on asking better questions when it comes to closing on a combo?
Restating. Constantly restating. So when they're saying like, oh, I'm just not ready. Like, okay, so when you say you're not ready, do you mean you're not ready to watch a class? Or do you mean you're not ready to carve out 30 minutes a day? Or you're not ready to take a step towards your dream? What do you mean you're not ready? So it's coming from this clarification. Explain your question a little bit more, Sean.
So essentially, when you're there, you showed the product, you've showed what we do, and one just isn't ready to close at that point in time. A rebuttal comes up for some odd reason. What would you use to close them? Let's say the rebuttal was, "Oh, I've seen this before, and I know this. I know I don't want something like this."
So, well, if they say, "Oh, I've seen this before," big smile, confident. No, you haven't. There's nothing like this. This is why I'm so excited. This is why I'm talking to you. This is why I'm taking time out of my life and my energy to talk to you about this, because this is unlike anything you've ever seen before. And then I would ask them, so what makes you think it's the same? What makes you think? What makes you think? What makes you think? And just try to find it. And then they're going to go, well, because of bigger pockets and this and that, and I go, or whatever. And I get to show them how we're different. That's a common one that comes up. Well, I've seen this before. I've joined a program before. If they're saying that, well, I've already joined. I've already paid for training. And then I put a big old smile. I'm telling you, just smiles really make a lot of money. Put a big old smile on and go, well, are you ready for a program that actually works?
Mm.
Right? They're like, oh, man, I've already spent money on real estate training or business training. I'm not going to do that ever again. Be like, dude, everybody in Renatus has spent money on training before. If they would have known about Renatus first, they wouldn't have bought the other thing. Mm-hmm. So welcome to the club. If you've already spent money on it, great. Now we have even more in common.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks for participating this morning. Everybody else, thanks for jumping in. At one point, we had 140 people on the call today. So good job telling your teams, recruiting, expanding, right? Go make some sales, make sure they get plugged into this stuff. We're here to add value to other people's lives. Woo! Okay, I'm late for this call. I got to go, guys. You're awesome. Keely, happy birthday. Thanks for setting this up. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.